ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to From the Depths, where last time we have been working on a Mogami inspired warship, and well, I wouldn't say she's finished, but she's pretty much finished. I spent a long time building her, and then we spent the episodes. After that, I spent some time off screen doing some deco work, doing some small stuff that wasn't really into recording it. And then I was like, no, I don't like her. She was too big. She was too long, especially for what I had in mind for her. She was about the same size as one of the battleships that I built. And, well, officially this is supposed to be a cruiser. So yes, I changed her up a bit. And let me show you. Let me show you what she is like today. Isn't she gorgeous? I do really like her. I think we have ourselves a lovely, lovely cruiser. If we look at the silhouette of the ship, yeah, that works. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think it is. I think it looks great. Now, I essentially, to make her smaller, I removed her nose. Her bow section was around here somewhere. So I cut it off and made a smaller bow. And same with the stern. The stern was, well, essentially around here somewhere. The ship was almost 30 blocks longer than she is today. And she was wider as well. I made the main deck. It's just a visual thing. These elements here, no, they weren't on the real ship, but they make the ship look a bit smaller, a bit less wide. And I got rid of the extra anti-torpedo bulge that I added at the first episode. Got rid of it, making her a bit more streamlined, a bit more sleek. And honestly, I think she looks great. You know what? Hold on. Let's destroy all vehicles. Let's see. I want my Congo, my Kuma, Mogami, Osuki, Miyogi. Oops, that was the wrong one. Miyogi version 2. And the Tone 2A. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Our Japanese fleet is ready to roll. First things first, we have the Congo. 194 blocks. And this is essentially, I was making this scene essentially, and I was like, oh my god, this cruiser is too big. She still is. Honestly, I still think I could make her at least 8 to 10 blocks smaller. However, and even a bit less wide, that's also doable. The turrets, it's no problem, really. It's a lot of work, though. So yes, we have our Congo, we have our Kuma, I believe it was. Yeah, the Kuma. Her little destroyer, I still think she is pretty nice. Love the design. Now, this shows how big the Mogamis are compared to my my Congos. My little destroyer, little and cute. That's a design that's not finished. This one is, more or less. A lot bigger, although, no, 178, oh dear. Yeah, my Mogami It is currently bigger than my Miyogi is. And of course we have Tone as well here. She has been refitted with some new guns. On the outside the guns are exactly the same, but the inside of the guns has been remodeled. I could show you guys quickly, I suppose. It's completely encased in armor now, and it's about as efficient as I can make it with the room that I have. A very fun ship. She's a lot better than the previous version in that regard. That's sad though, that's sad. How big was Miyogi? Can't find her. That's annoying. Itan, Tango, Misaka. We're way too far back in time now. It's pre-dreadnoughts. No. Hold on. The thing is, honestly, it's not really my battleships that is the problem. It's Mogami that is the problem, isn't it? Although Mogami's length was 197 meters, so 2 blocks longer than she is now. So in terms of length, this is actually accurate. More or less. She's even smaller than she's supposed to be. I am somewhat shocked. And I have the feeling... Let me see. Let me quickly grab Congo. Congo must be... Congo is just too small. It's as simple as that. Congo is right now 194 meters. She should be 200 and what, 2? Where was it? 222 meters. So this ship should be a tiny bit longer, actually. However, the cruiser is in fact the right size. I'm surprised. I'm not gonna make my Congos bigger though, I don't think. Also do notice that yeah, I actually spent some... I'm actually pretty proud of this. This took a long time to build, okay? I mean, I might have cheated here. So yes. I'm willing to bet this battle cruiser Miyogi, it's a battle cruiser actually, not a battleship, is a bit too small as well, but honestly, I don't mind. I like her. Maybe this barbette is a tad bit too massive for what I wanted, but overall, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Let's unpause the game for a second and zoom in.
Receiving.
Why am I all of a sudden on the bottom of the ocean? I do not know. There goes my yogi. She's flying! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Now, on the other side, say... Yeah, that's fine. A crossbones. Let's start off with the crossbones. 3,500 meters. Sure, I got a lot of ships, but it also means that collisions can and might happen. Looks like Congo is the main target for the enemy. Ooh, was that my torpedo launcher there? No. No, it wasn't. The Kuma-class cruiser is still intact. Mogami really reversing a lot right now. Ooh, Kuma is gonna hit the battle cruiser. Disintegrating her own bow. Please tell me the ship's hull is intact. Yeah, pretty much. Oh dear, poor Kuma. You really screwed yourself over there. Battle cruiser secondaries are opening up. Incoming shells. The small point defense on Tane is not enough, I think. No, it wasn't. Kuma's taken heavy damage. Tane taken damage. Tane has two AIs because there's an AI in this aircraft there. It was actually a functional aircraft that I just plunked on top of that ship. I really need to change that, don't I? Some good secondary fire here. Oh, that's the machine guns, of course. $1.5 million damage done, 1.6 million explosive damage. 500k. Ooh. Yes, Crossbones is not long for this world. Good shot there by her. That's Congo. Two funnels. There's the damaged Kuma with my Yogi. And there's the pride of my fleet right now. That ship is hurting. And I believe... Yep. One crossbone's gone. Let's throw in a tarpon, shall we? She's targeting my cruiser. Let's see if the point defense holds up. It should take some of the shells down. Ouch. That's not good. That's a lot of damage. Hold on. I'm gonna transfer my flag there. AKA myself. Still some... Yeah, point defense is ready to go. Guess I'm lucky there. Those shells go fast. Hitting Congo there in the distance. Tane very low in the water. Too low actually. Enemy is zigzagging to dodge my shells and succeeding, I'm afraid. In that regard, she is a more annoying opponent than the crossbones is. And it looks like I lost a turret. What happened? Ooh, the entire turret blew up. Must have been from here. Explosion here, damage. How odd. Yeah, look at that. This turret is damaged as well, but still functional. Front turret is gone as well. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense that it's gone. Damage report, Kuma badly damaged. Congo is taking heavy hits. Let's transfer my flag there for a moment. Well, I would. But, the bridge is gone. Engines appear to be non-functional. We got no engine power. What happened to my engine? Do I even want to know? It looks fairly... It must have been penetrated here. No. How weird. Congo is about to die, though. Congo is about to die. Okay, let's go to Tane. One turret disabled. 3 turrets still operational. And still hitting the enemy every now and then, but... Oof. Enemy dodge is good. Enemy dodge is good, I'm afraid.
Receiving.
55k damage done. Suddenly increased a bit. Scoring a hit there. Good. Most of the shells are missing though, aren't they? Let's take a look. Yeah. Although Masuki here is on a good angle, I'd say. Of course, Masuki can't do much. She needs her torpedoes for this. Whoa. Ooh, God. Where did that come from? Massive damage. This ship is essentially dead in the water now. Abandoned ship. Congo.
Receiving.
82% is not much better, is it? Pretty banged up. Still able to shoot, though. I mean, yes, she's a wreckage, but she's still firing.
Receiving.
Massive hole in the bottom there. Massive hole in the bottom there. And some small holes. Yeah, the ship is pretty much done for. She is sinking. What do we have? Kuma? Well, at least Kuma's guns are still firing. I do wonder if I'll be able to kill her with this fleet. Probably not. Turpin is a lot harder than the crossbones, in my opinion. I like it as an opponent, though. Barely missing the Kuma. $100k damage done. She's really closing in there. On Masuki, actually. Okay. What, are you attacking Congo? Yeah, she is. Getting hit by Masuki on the way in. Excellent. Miyogi's machine guns really do not work. Mogami is shooting like 500 meters behind the targets.
Receiving.
Whoa. Rather than go to the bridge of Tane, I just transfer to the staff room. Well, secondary bridge, I suppose. Combat control area. Come on. There are torpedoes in the water there. Must mean she launched torpedoes, because I know I am not shooting torpedoes right now. The waterline of my dear Tane is so low on the water. It's so low. I'm half tempted to actually raise the deck by a single block, but it's gonna be so much work. I was about to say, you get damaged barrels, don't you? Say what you want, but it's a lovely amount of firepower, even though it's very, very limited in terms of diameter. Oh, we're scoring hits. I really should set up my my guns properly. I want to fire the main guns, not the machine guns. Ooh. Talking about shooting main guns. She's shooting my main guns, all right. Whoa. Yeah, I believe Tanae is pretty much disabled, isn't she? Yeah, she has 2 guns remaining. 1 can't fire, at least not at this angle. 2 secondaries there, though. That's still good. And that sounded like torpedoes. That is a nasty hole saw. Yeah. Alright, we call it a draw. Oof. We got crushed, Saw. We got crushed. Oh well. So, Mogami. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Screw it. Right. Let's hope I don't forget to edit this. I really need to edit this. I need to edit this a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mogami. 159 blocks long, 25 wide. She is armed with a couple of, well, 3 in the front, 2 in the back, 8-inch guns. And they are relatively fast firing. Here, let me give you a demonstration. With a Marauder. I mean, yes. Just yes. We could do with slightly more anti-roll capabilities, as you can see. In a full turn like this, she is rolling a bit. However, from the looks of it, the Marauder has been neutralized. Yes, indeed. She's gone. So, main guns. Pretty nasty, even though that Marauder was at, well, 3,500 meters. Let's spawn in 2 more. Now, Marauders, if you'll be kind enough to open fire. At least one of you. There we go. Incoming shell. And she's gone. The shell is gone, ladies and gentlemen. We have a fairly large defensive battery on this ship. The defensive battery consists of 3 different parts, really. Part 1, let's activate the interface for that, is 2 120mm cannons on either side. They are strict COS guns. And they provide some hefty punching power against incoming shells. The second bit is a battery of simple 50 caliber anti-aircraft guns. There are 4 here, then there's a battery of 3, and then there's another battery of 4 guns over here. And I forgot a block there. How annoying. I gotta fix that immediately. Wrong color. Okay. And on that side. So, that's 11 50 cals. Well, plus this one here in the center. That's 12 50 cals on either side to provide fire support against enemy missiles. Is that decent? Well, not against big missiles, let's be honest. However, a fleet of dusters will have some issues. Not to mention, if you pay attention, and I'm sure you are, you also see laser batteries firing. Because this ship also is equipped with two, separate from each other, laser anti-mission defense. We have one here in the main tower. And then we have one here in the secondary tower, consisting of three defensive nodes, two on the main tower. So that gives me quite some decent munition defense. And honestly, I should be able to win this fight with essentially no damage. Maybe, one or two of defenses getting hit, one or two blocks getting blown up. But that's it, really. For a moment you saw the 50 gals shooting. They reload quickly in between these small salvos. So ammo is not an issue. And essentially they just throw in a wall of lead towards the missiles. And that actually can shoot. I never thought I'd say this, but 50 cals are actually decent enough in shooting down small missiles. However, in combination with the lasers and the big 120mm cannons, we have some adequate shell defense. Here, let's quickly get rid of those. Let's get a herd AI, let's get a plunderer in. Please, Kay, thank you. Now the plunderer, as you know, has quite a couple of cramps. And they're all shut down. Salvo. All shut down. Mostly the lasers, though, I'll be honest, but, yeah. Now, the ship is powered by 4 propellers, 3 meters, and as you can see, they have a 300 RPM. They reach around 193 on these. Let's take a look at the engines, shall we? Right now, it is a simple 7-piston driven engine that is combined to 2 transmissions here for 2 of the engines, and there is another one here on this side. The engines are powered each by a large medium boiler. Don't ask what that material storage is doing there. And on the other side from the boilers, we have 2 turbines for the batteries and other random stuff. Bricks indicate the AI and ammo controller. And, oh, hello. Here we have one of the point defense systems. This is the tower one. It's a decent one, I think. I mean, these lasers will do just fine. The guns are armed, as you can see, with 2-meter shells, and they provide quite a punch. Like I said, they are 8-inchers or 203 millimeters, and yeah, as you can see, the shots hit and shots fired is very low right now, because I've been targeting, bloody ships that can dodge. But with a rate of fire of 78.5 rounds a minute with a firepower of 20.84, I am very happy with these guns. Not to mention, they look cool. They look good, I think. So yes, that is my cruiser. Of course, we have a secondary tower. It's not quite finished yet. Still need to do some detailing work. Yes, there is a real radar underneath there. Same with the radar post there. There is a radar installation on there, so we can actually spot our enemies. 7 detectors in total. 2 of them are trackers. I'm happy. I'm happy with the ship, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go do something else, shall we?